Okay, welcome back, everybody. Another video. We had another competition last weekend. We had the Goliath Games in Whitby. Overall, very well. Went very well for me. I was super happy. Competed up in the 105 class again, and ended up getting third. Now, the competition as a whole, I thought was ran extremely well. Super smooth day. No real hiccups. So shout out to the guys over at Mass Militia, and yeah, they just ran a really awesome show. So for my competition overall, personally, I thought it again went really well. Finished third overall out of some really good athletes, some people that I had kind of met for the first time or just kind of didn't recognize. And again, I was in the 105, so it's good to see some people and compete against some people that are new to me. But on that note, overall, there's a lot of new faces, a lot of people coming into the sport. It's always good. The sport's growing. The support for it's growing. The competition was hosted in a Crunch Fitness, so like in a commercial gym. So to get all of those eyes on the sport throughout the day was awesome. I was actually really shocked by how many people just kind of stopped their workout and came and just watched the show. It was really cool. Kind of felt like a proper crowd. Typically at shows, you're in a parking lot and it's just everybody's families or spouses or whatever. So to have people that didn't sign up to come watch a show and they just got to see it, it was pretty neat. First event was double dumbbell press. We had, I believe it was 80, 90, and 95 pounds. I got 8 reps total, and I got one gift of a down call, but it was pretty good.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
Come on.
You got this, Reedy. Go. Come on. Dip and drive. Let's go.
Come on, Reed, let's go.
Come on. Yes, buddy.
Eye contact.
Yes, Reed.
Come on, Reed, get up.
Yes, Reed. Go.
All day.
Go, buddy. Go.
Let's go, Reed.
Woo! Take a breath. You got this.
Come on, let's go, Reed.
Ready? Yes, buddy. Go.
So takeaways from the press are not much. I mean, looking back, I can improve maybe my shoulder and tricep stamina. I found that the only thing that really let me down was my stability. I had the legs and power to lock it out. But as you can see, obviously on that last rep, I was just kind of losing it. My shoulders are kind of starting to give out. But that's okay. It's pretty heavy press to hit for that multiple reps. Oh, second event was our deadlift for reps. I came tied second on the press, so I got to go, near the bottom on the deadlift, which let me see how many reps I needed to do. I knew the two guys that were the other guy that was tied with me and the guy that beat me on the press were two really, really strong athletes. So I knew I probably wasn't going to catch them. So I had to look at the score sheet, and one guy had got 1 rep, and then the next lowest was 6. So at 485, I knew I didn't have 6. I knew I didn't have 7 for sure, but I probably would have had to really, go all out to get 6 reps, and just wouldn't be worth it. Save my energy for the rest of the day. So went out, got my 2 reps, and that was it.
Ready? Here we go. Got it. Woo!
Third event, my event, the yoke. We had 50 feet down, 50 feet back. Weight, I believe, was 620. And yeah, that's my event. So.
Ready.
Murray! Here we go. Fast feet, fast feet. You got this, buddy. You got this. That's it. That's it. Turn and burn. Here we go. That's it, Reedy.
There we go.
Keep going.
Let's go, Reed.
That's it, buddy. Keep going. Move it. Woo!
Again, nothing really to take away from that. Maybe could improve my foot speed. I can always improve on my stability. Sometimes I was watching the video and I was kind of weaving a little bit on the way down and way back. So one thing I can work on is just more technique stuff where you're just basically just shuffling. You're not really trying to step. You're just trying to shuffle, almost glide along the floor rather than, stepping side to side. But looking at it, my upper body from like waist up doesn't move, which is exactly what you want. You want the top half of your body to be rigid so that the yoke's not going to bounce around, and you want the lower half to be strong enough to just be able to glide you forward. So again, damn mosquitoes. Sorry. So you want, top half stable, bottom half to glide and just coast you through. So I won that event with, I believe, a time of 30 odd seconds. Event number 4, we had Farmers for Max Distance. Again, basically my event, I thought. So I had my parents counting laps for me and my girlfriend. So I thought what I had to beat was 5 laps, or I thought I had to get 5 laps to just seal a win. But I think we missed something there because I ended up coming second on the Farmers. But at 2:45 for their 50-foot lengths, so 250 feet. I was super happy with that. At provincials last year, we had 250 a hand. Same thing, 50-foot runs, and I think I got just under 200 feet. So to have an additional 50 feet at about the same weight, 4th event in on a show, it's competing in a higher weight class, whatever. Basically the same circumstances. To add an additional 50 feet, I'm happy.
Move it, Reed. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, boys. All the way, boys. Let's go.
My Reed. Move it. Move it. Breathe and go. Let's go. That's it, buddy. Slow and steady. Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Come on, Reed.
You got this.
No quit, kid. Let's go.
Come on. All the way. All the way, Reedy. All the way.
All the way. Let's go.
Go on, man. Go, go, go. Move it. Come on.
You got
Pick
one.
it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Go. Move.
Go sit down. Let's go.
Move it.
Yeah.
Move it. Come on, Reed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Move. Come on. Wake up now. Let's go.
So my only takeaway from the Farmers is just pay attention better to the scores, especially if I'm going to have to play the game of where can I pick up points and where can I save some energy. That's about it. Grip was fine. I can work on upper back strength and lat strength. Obviously, you can see as I'm going, it's kind of pulling my arm down more and more, which is just taxing the upper back. But that's just what Farmers are going to do. My grip is strong enough to hang on as long as, my shoulder's not going to pull out of the socket. I can carry that all day. Event number 5, we had bag carry to backwards sled drag. Again, pretty much a banker event for me. I know I can do well. I know I can move fast. And they told us this sled was going to be really heavy. And they weren't lying. It was very heavy. So I know how to kind of get into that zone and just kind of grind. I don't need to solely rely on strength. I don't need to solely rely on explosiveness. I do know how to just kind of find the goddamn mosquitoes. I do know how to find that kind of 6th gear and just grind away. So Going into this event, I was 3 points behind second, and fourth place was 4 or 5 points behind me. So I knew that I was basically going to stay where I was unless one of the top guys just, completely flunked the event and dropped the bag or fell over 5 times. But you don't want to see that happen. So I was just going to put in a solid run, and what happens, happens. And yeah, I mean, again, I came, I think, second on this event. From what I remember, the guy who beat me and who actually won the show was like 0.2, 0.3 seconds ahead of me. So that's one of those things in strongman where it could just be from the hand time, earlier start, later stop, something like that. But I'm not upset because it wouldn't have changed the placing anyway.
Run, run, run! Here you go! Move! Rigby, let's go! Move! Rigby, go! Keep going! Hurry! Move!
So takeaways from that, not much. The only thing I want to keep improving on, especially on runs like that, is my speed to pick the bag. When you kind of sit there, flop it over, or you have it down, the faster you can just dig your hands in, scoop, and start running as you're kind of getting it up is always, it's just going to improve your times with everything. But again, with the sled, just had to grind and get through it. And yeah, I got it done. Came away with the third place in the 105 class. So I secured a provincials invite in the 105. So now it's time to try and cut down to the 90 for Battle at the Brink end of May, which is coming up faster than I kind of thought. But either way, we do have an invite to provincials. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I can get an invite at 90 if I can just kind of keep myself healthy, get my body weight down, compete at the Brink, get that invite, go to provincials at 90, and hopefully crush those events too. Provincials events, we have, let's see if I can remember, circus dumbbell, trap bar deadlift, tire flip, yoke, and a load medley. So overall for the events, pretty happy with them. Again, yoke is my event. For the loading, I don't know if it's going to be like a carry and load or if it's just going to be pick and load with the 3 implements. So I'll have to wait and see on the details. Tire flip, I love doing tire flips. I'd love to get my hands on a heavier tire to get some of that technique back and some of the strength and that movement up. And then circus dumbbell and trap bar, I'm just going to have to get some touches on as we get closer. And the last thing I want to talk about here is just a really quick chat on the kind of competition day mindset stuff. But the one thing that I've found that really helps me compete, especially the last 2 shows I've done, is really, really, really being able to flip your switch. Which, if you're watching this, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But being able to go from, lifting aggression mode and then back to relax. It can be a really, really long day. It can really, really be dragged out, and you're only doing maybe 5 minutes of work. If you think each event is a minute, you got 5 events, that's 5 minutes of work, and you're at the competition for 6-8 hours. So what I like to do just personally is when I know my, flight is, or not flight, when I know my group is up next. So if I'm in the 105s and I know the 90s are going right now, I go, okay, well, not talking to anybody else. I'm putting my headphones on, I'm cranking the tunes up, and I'm just going to kind of sit with myself. Either do my last warm up or just kind of make sure I have all my gear on, make sure I have my chalk, my salts, everything. And then I can just kind of sit and start getting the wheels turning, or whatever you have to think about, whatever you have to look at, just do that like 10 athletes out. And then you can sit down and watch, and then watch what your competitors are doing. Watch what the people before you are doing. Even if it's a fucking deadlift, everybody knows how to deadlift. You should. Just watch, see what people are doing, see if there's any little tricks, see if there's any flat spots in the floor. If people are rolling the bar in and the left side's, kind of bouncing in, well, let's be aware of that so that when you go, you move the bar up 2 feet, and you're not going to hit any of these flat spots. The biggest thing is being able to turn it off. So I like to give that, kind of 5 to 10 minute range for you to, stay hyped, stay angry, stay pissed off, and then as soon as that's done, let it go, have a bite to eat, get ready to go for your next event because it's going to be a long day. So I'm hoping that made some sense. I feel like I just rambled on. Probably should have wrote something down. But that's all I'm going to talk about for today. If you guys want to hear anything more about how I like to compete, what I like to bring to shows, how I plan around competitions, things like that, you can let me know. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back with more training next week, or I guess in like 2 days now. I got to this video a little late. But yeah, it's going to be some more training for a while. And then Battle of the Brink, May 28th. I'll be going up to the Muskoka show to volunteer. So we're really excited to see everybody. They've got some awesome events too. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next week. The hell was that? Did you see that? I just did finger guns. Oh my god, this is off the rails.